Good evening and welcome to Calvary Christian for tonight's GIAA Region Championship between the Lady Hornets of Westfield and the Lady Vikings of Pacelli, and we are underway here at Calvary as Westfield controls the opening tip. Molly Gunningham for three already from the right corner. That ball's lost out of bounds, last touch by Pacelli. That was knocked out down there by Kimora Jones of Pacelli, and Westfield will have the ball under their own basket. We're just underway in this region championship game. Izzy Diem will inbound. She gets it to Brannon at the free throw line. She dribbles down, gets it to Gunningham. Gunningham drives, short jumper, no good. Air ball, last touched by Westfield. That was last touched by Kate Hardy of Westfield and out of bounds. And here comes Pacelli with their first offensive possession. That's knocked away. And down low, a nice pass in there from Jayla Moore, but just got through the hands of Shakaya Jackson and out of bounds, and Westfield will bring it across. We're no score so far. Kate Hardy back to Diem. Free throw line, Gunningham going to kick it over to Dalen Sumner. She looks at the shot, doesn't take it, now takes a mid-range jumper from the baseline, bounces off, no good. Rebound was originally grabbed by Gunningham. She had it knocked away and tied up down there by Zanaya Crouch, and the alternating possession belongs to Pacelli, and they will bring it across. Pacelli in their road red uniforms tonight. Westfield in their home whites. They are the home team on the scoreboards. Moore down low. Inside, knocked away and stolen. Kate Hardy gets the steal. She gets it to Gunningham. Gunningham pauses, gets it to Brannon down low, and Brannon take her eye off the pass and lost it out of bounds. It was a nice feed from Gunningham. Brannon was in front of everybody. She just kind of took her eye off that pass and let it get off her hands out of bounds, and it belongs to Pacelli again. Still no score. We're a little over a minute into play here. Pacelli works it around the perimeter. Now inside, in the paint, knocked away. Going to be kicked back out to Jayla Moore. She's going to take a short jumper off the rim, no good. Kate Hardy with the rebound. And now Izzy Diem will bring it across for Westfield. Just saw these two teams a few nights ago down in Perry as Westfield took the win. And there's off the glass good. That's Kate Hardy. Kate Hardy with the first score for Westfield, and they lead it 2-0. Little jumper off the glass from the right side. Pacelli dribbling baseline, kicking out in the corner. That's Kimora Jones. Now cross court to Moore. Moore is going to dribble. She's going to kick it down low. Pass is too high. Saved in bounds, and it's going to stay with Pacelli. A nice save by Kimora Jones. And now down in the corner, dribbling out. Now kicking out. Saved again by Kimora Jones on the left side. She's going to dribble into the lane. Short jumper, no good. Rebound, though, in there is grabbed and put back up by Jayla Kendrick, but her shot was no good, and now it's turned over on the other end by Westfield. 5:36 now to go. It's 2-0 Westfield here early in this contest. Kimora Jones, Shakaya Jackson, Jayla Moore. She's going to get it back to Kimora Jones. She looks at the three, can't get it off. Juliana Moore now inside. And the long shot from the wing, that was Kimora Jackson, is no good. She's going to dribble around, throw it up, try to get it off the glass. No good, but rebound by Moore. And Pacelli ties it at 2 on the putback. Izzy Diem, top of the key. Dalen Sumner, left wing. Get around. Diem, three-pointer. No good. Short rebound in there, knocked away by Brennan, but it's controlled by Jayla Moore. She's going to drive the lane on the other end and score. Jayla Moore, coast to coast that time. 2 straight buckets from her, and it's 4-2 Pacelli. Diem down in the corner. Short jumper mid-range. That was Kate Kate Hardy, and that was no good. And Pacelli comes away with the rebound. Long pass to Shakaya Jackson down the floor. She draws the foul, and that one's going to be on Kate Hardy. It'll be her first, and that's the first team foul of the game for Westfield. At the line will be Shakaya Jackson for the Vikings. Shot is up, and it is no good. Rolls off. Did everything but fall in. Second free throw upcoming. It is up, and it is good. Shakaya Jackson goes 1 for 2. And it's 5-2 now. Westfield with the basketball. Sumner over to Diem. Diem kicks it down to Brannon. 18-footer, good. Mary Blake Brannon with the first basket of the game for her, and it's 5-4 now. Pacelli with the lead. Kimora Jackson can't get the three off from the left wing, throws it inside. Now Jayla Kendrick, long shot is no good. Air ball, rebound over there, chased down by Kimora Jones. She's going to kick it back to Kendrick, and off the glass, good. Jayla Kendrick, good ball movement by Pacelli right there, and they get the score. 7-4 now, the Lady Vikings. Molly Gunningham starts a drive, has her pass picked off by Jayla Moore. She saves it and gets it to Jayla Kendrick, and here comes Pacelli. Zanaya Crouch into the lane, good. Zanaya Crouch with her first basket of the game, and there's a timeout called by Westfield. It's 9-4. Pacelli, we'll take a break, and we'll be right back here on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. Back here at Calvary, girls championship game in this GIAA region championship. Westfield, I think they're at 21 wins now on the season. And that was tied up. Mary Blake Brannon let it get away, and she was tied up, but it belongs to Westfield, so they'll have the basketball on their baseline. Inbound, Dalen Sumner. Back over in the corner to Diem for three. Long, no good. Rebound, fought for. Pacelli comes away with it. Jayla Kendrick is going to bring it out of there. She drives down the lane. She's going to be bumped, and that's going to be the second foul on Kate Hardy. Probably saved a layup there, but it is her second foul already here in the first quarter. And Savannah Skarsbrick is at the bench, or at the scorer's table, ready to come in for Westfield right away. Jayla Kendrick at the line, shooting a pair. First one was no good. And Skarsbrick is in. And Kate Hardy will have a seat with those two fouls. 9-4, 2:36 to go, opening period. Little sluggish start for both teams. Second free throw is good. 10-4 now, 6-point lead for Pacelli. Izzy Diem down in the corner to Skarsbrick. Back to Diem, inside to Gunningham. Kicks it out to Dalen Sumner for three. Good, Dalen Sumner. Big basket for her. She had a huge three-pointer in the fourth quarter the other night at Westfield to help secure that game, and a traveling violation on the other end on Jayla Kendrick. And it's Westfield basketball. Izzy Diem will bring it across for the Hornets, the Lady Hornets. Brannon, right wing, inside to Gunningham. Shoots, no good, short. Rebound tipped up, fought for. Pacelli comes away with it. Kimora Jones loses it out of bounds. She couldn't decide whether she was going to dribble it out, pass it, or go for the layup, and she just lost it in the transition. And a turnover. 10-7, Lady Vikings lead here in the first period. 1:49 to go in this opener. Izzy Diem inside. Brannon has that pass knocked away by Jayla Kendrick. Good defense from Pacelli. Kendrick goes up off the glass. No good. Rebound in there, though, by Shakaya Jackson. And a foul is called. And I believe that was on Molly Gunningham. Third team foul. And going to the line for Pacelli will be Shakaya Jackson. First free throw was no good. Second one good. 2 for 4 at the line is Jackson. And it's 11-7. Sumner for 3. Falls in. She killed that one off the back of the rim. I'm not sure how she did that. But that ball just died on the back of the rim and popped in for another three-pointer for Dalen Sumner. And it's 11-10 now. Stolen by Sumner. She's going to go in for the layup, up, and it is no good, but a foul is going to be called on Jayla Moore. That's the first foul called against Pacelli, and Dalen Sumner will go to the line to shoot a pair. She's got 6 points on 2 3-pointers, a chance to go to 8 here with a pair of free throws. First one is up and hits the front of the rim, rolls to the back, and falls off. Would not go in for her, so she misses the first. 1:07 to go, opening period. Second free throw is up and good, ties the score at 11. Jayla Kendrick, right corner. Gets it into the lane to Zaniyah Crouch. A little short jumper, no good. Rebound, Izzy Diem. And Westfield with a chance to take their first lead of the game. Mary Bake Blannon inside to Gunningham. She goes up in traffic. Shot is no good. There's a whistle. It's a late whistle. There was contact. This is going to be called on Jayla Kendrick. I'm sure Bryant Thomas is saying, please call it when it happens. There was a little delay in the whistle there. Molly Gunningham at the line for Westfield. First free throw good. Gunningham had a huge game Friday night down at Westfield. Second free throw is no good. Long rebound, Zaniyah Crouch. 12-11 Westfield here in this game. 35 seconds to go in this opening period. Shakaya Jackson gives it off to Jayla Kendrick. Jayla Moore now down the right side of the lane, up, a little scoop layup, good. Jayla Moore, and a whistle after the play. And a technical foul is called. I'm not sure. I didn't see what happened after that, but a quick technical foul. I believe that's going to be called on Jayla Moore. And Mary Blake Brannon will go to the line to shoot the technical. And that first one is good. And both of those free throws are good for Westfield, and they will have the basketball and a 14-13 lead. I did not see the play. I didn't see what occurred. I heard the whistle. I was actually writing on my score sheet and heard the whistle and then realized it was a technical. Brannon, jumper, outside the lane, no good. Fights for the rebound, it's loose. Knocked away, Gunningham is going to come away with it for Westfield. Good hustle by everybody on that play. Gunningham down the middle of the lane, off the glass, too hard, no good. Rebound over there to Brannon, though. Top of the key to Sumner for three. And they say it would not have counted. She didn't get it off. But Westfield ends the quarter with a 14-13 lead over St. Anne Pacelli. And we'll be back in a moment here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size Chevy Silverados up to $13,750 off. Rugged mid-size Chevy Colorados up to $9,000 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Back here at Calvary, 14-13, Westfield with the lead, and now the officials are trying to get something straight here. I'm not sure what. Looking at something on the scoreboard. Oh, I see. They were talking about the possession. The possession does belong to Pacelli, and they kind of prematurely changed it on the scoreboard. Rebecca Baker is in the game for Pacelli. Jayla Kendrick into the lane, off the glass, long, no good, knocked out of bounds, last touched by Pacelli. Nope, excuse me, last touched by Westfield. And Pacelli will have the basketball. Inbounds play, Rebecca Baker gets it back. Zanaya Crouch picked up, loose ball picked up as it was knocked away from Crouch, and it was picked up in there by Shakaya Jackson, and she scores, and it's 15-14 Pacelli. Three-pointer on the way, good! That is Phoebe Campbell with the three-pointer. And it's 17-15 now. And there was a basket by Pacelli. I didn't see who scored that. I'm sorry, because I realized I was looking at my score sheet again. Phoebe Campbell this time fakes the three, goes in, and she's going to be fouled, a blocking foul. I believe that's going to be on Jayla Kendrick down on the low block. And Phoebe Campbell will go to the line. That's the second foul on Jayla Kendrick. And one thing that Coach Bryant Thomas doesn't have is the luxury of depth on the bench, so he can't afford to get people in foul trouble. First free throw from Campbell is no good. Second free throw is good from Phoebe Campbell. And it's 18-17. Rebecca Baker out top. Jayla Kendrick, Kamora Jones starts a drive right side, gets it back to Jayla Kendrick for three. Good! Jayla Kendrick drills the three-pointer, and it's 22-18 now. Pacelli with the lead. Phoebe Campbell out top to Scarsbrick. Dalen Sumner for three from the corner. Long rebound. Kamora Jones gets it to Jayla Kendrick, gets it to Rebecca Baker, and her pass is knocked away. It was just a tad late. She looked and found Shakaya Jackson just about a half second late and it gave Dalen Sumner time to recover and knock the pass out of bounds, and it belongs to Pacelli. Very nearly a 5-second call there, but Kimora Jones recovers. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Rebecca Baker with it out top. Shakaya Jackson has it knocked away by Gunningham, and it's going to be last touch by Westfield. Almost a great steal from Gunningham there, but just a little bit out of reach. Jayla Kendrick for three again. This time it's long. Rebound over there to Dalen Sumner, and she's going to get it to Diem, and they'll run it across. 5:45 to go in this first half. Sumner looks at the three, drives, goes up off the glass, long. Rebound Gunningham, up, long, no good. Rebound Gunningham again, but it's tied up. Let's see what we've got. And it's going to be Westfield basketball on the tie-up. Diem will inbound. Mary Blake Brannon spins. And that pass goes out of, or a shot. I'm not sure if that was a shot or if she was trying to drop a pass off to Molly Gunningham. It never had height. And at any rate, whichever it was, it goes out of bounds, and it's a turnover for Westfield. Pacelli with a 20-18 lead right now here in the second quarter. 5:15 to go in this first half. Rebecca Baker dribbles it off a foot, and Westfield recovers it. And Molly Gunningham dribbles it off her own foot, but Westfield recovers. Mary Blake Brannon, 18-footer, good. Mary Blake Brannon. And it's 20 apiece as we go under 5 minutes here in this first half. Kimora Jones for three, left wing, good. Kimora Jones drains it. And it's 23-20 now. Lady Vikings with the lead. Phoebe Campbell going to have it here, top of the key. Gets it to Diem. Diem looks, back to Campbell. Starts a drive, up off the glass. No call. She drew some contact, but no call on that. And it's last touched by Pacelli, and Jayla Moore will come back in. Rebecca Baker will have a seat for the Lady Vikings. Izzy Diem will inbound. Diem out top to Dalen Sumner. Sumner right wing now to Phoebe Campbell. Down in the corner, Brannon. Cross court to Diem. Inside to Gunningham. Gunningham quick with that shot. No good. Ball knocked away. Almost knocked away again, but Pacelli controls it. Shakaya Jackson's going to bring it across. She drives up off the glass. Good. Shakaya Jackson. She's got 6 now. 25-20. Under 4 minutes to go in this first half. Campbell looks. Dalen Sumner now left corner. Down low to Brannon. Brannon starts a drive off the glass. No good. Rebound. Gunningham has her shot blocked on the putback attempt. Kimora Jones on the other end, and she's going to be bumped and fouled by Phoebe Campbell. That'll be the first on Campbell. And Kimora Jones will shoot a pair. 3:42 to go in the half, 25-20 with Pacelli with the lead. That's off the rim, no good on the first free throw attempt. And here is a timeout called by Pacelli. It is a full timeout, so we'll take a break too. We'll be back here in a moment on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
When you have everything you need, anytime the motivation hits, you can give everything you've got.
Did you just become a morning person?
Maybe.
Enjoy 24-hour access at most Planet Fitness clubs. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends Friday, February 27th.
You in?
Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Perdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back here at Calvary, second free throw coming from Kimora Jones. And it is good. A 6-point lead now for Pacelli, their largest of the first half. Phoebe Campbell, left corner, has that pass knocked away. Good hands over there by GIAA Jackson. She knocks it out of bounds. And Diem will inbound once again for Westfield. Gets it to Campbell in the left corner. Out top, Gunningham. Starts a drive, has it knocked away. Now it's almost tied up, but she gets it over to Campbell, saves the possession, and now that's thrown away. Bad pass. Stolen by Jayla Moore and blocked on the other end by Mary Blake Brannon. And here comes Diem. Big block down there by Mary Blake Brannon. Izzy Diem tries to get it to Brannon, a little bit behind her, and it's knocked away and stolen. Pacelli now will bring it up, and they'll get it under control as they cross half court. 3 minutes now to go in this first half. Pacelli with a 6-point lead, their largest lead of the game so far. GIAA Jackson kicks it out to Jayla Kendrick. And that is a three-pointer for Jayla Kendrick. That's a pair of those for her in this second quarter. And it's 29-20 and timeout called by Westfield. And this is a full timeout, so we'll take another break and we'll be back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long-distance love. For the far-sighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone. At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care.
Back here at Calvary, Westfield with the basketball. They trail by 9, and here's a whistle. And there was something to do with the clock, I believe. I think they've got it straightened out now. Scarsbrick will inbound for Westfield. Molly Gunningham. Dalen Sumner for three. Long rebound. Fought for. Jayla Moore comes away with it for Pacelli. Not a lot of second chances in the game so far for Westfield. And interestingly, Molly Gunningham has been held to 1 point in this game, 1 of 2 at the free throw line, and just a few nights ago down in Perry, she finished with 26 points, I believe, in the game. Did a little bit of everything. Three-pointer on the way. Good! Zaniyah Crouch. And that is 4 three-pointers in the second quarter alone for Pacelli, and it's 32-20. They have a 12-point lead. And here is a foul called against Pacelli. And that is going to be on Jayla Moore. That's her second. And Mary Blake Brannon hits, then misses the first one. From my angle, I thought it was going to fall in after it hit the front of the rim, but it fell off to the left. Not a lot going right now for Westfield. Second free throw is also no good. She missed them both. Highly unusual for Mary Blake Brannon. And Pacelli looking to extend that 12-point lead. Jayla Kendrick out near the jump circle. 18 on the shot clock. She's just going to wait and let clock run here as she's not closely guarded. And now she's going to start a drive. Dribbles it off a toe. Kimora Jones for three. No good. Rebound. Izzy Diem. Scarsbrick now with it on the right side for Westfield. She's going to back it out. Get it to Diem. Diem to Sumner, left wing. She looks inside. Tight zone for Pacelli. Down low, Brannon inside to Gunningham. Gunningham can't get the shot up. Ties up the rebound, and that's going to belong to Pacelli. As I said a moment ago, not a lot going right now for Westfield. They look a little bit like a different team than they did Friday night at home against this same team. They are 21-4 on the year. They went undefeated in region play to claim the regular season crown. Kimora Jones, nice pass. Shekiah Jackson, Mary Blake Brannon got a piece of that one, blocked it. Shekiah Jackson got the rebound but had it taken away on the way back up, and Westfield has the basketball. Scarsbrick, left wing, back to Diem. Molly Gunningham going to try a three. Off the glass, no good. Long, rebound Pacelli. 10 seconds in the half. 8 seconds. Shot on the way, good! Zanaya Crouch, another three-pointer. And Pacelli is going to take a 15-point lead into halftime as the horn sounds. And what a turn of events here at Calvary tonight. Not many people saw this one coming. So we will go away for a little while here and come back a little before the second half starts, talk about some stat totals from the first half as Pacelli leads it 35-20 over Westfield. We'll be back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size Chevy Silverados up to $13,750 off. Rugged mid-size Chevy Colorados up to $9,000 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone. At GIAA Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. GIAA Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3.
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
There we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this. Come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
Hello, everybody. This is EJ Jones with the Sports Vision's morning show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Vision's morning show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Vision's morning show, and download the Sports Vision's radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
And we're back here at Calvary. Westfield with the basketball to start things in the second quarter. Mary Blake Brannon gets her own rebound and scores. Mary Blake Brannon had 6 points in the first half, and she gets the first bucket here in the second half. And on the sideline, a turnover for Pacelli. Westfield kind of turned the heat. They come out with a little bit different look about them here in the very early going as they trailed it by 15 at halftime. Molly Gunningham kicks it over. Izzy Diem. She's going to get it back and bring it around to the top of the key. Over in the corner, Dalen Sumner. Back to Diem. Inside to Gunningham. She's going to make a move, go to the basket, off the glass, good. That is her first field goal of the game, and she now has 4. As Westfield starts by scoring the first 4 points of the half. Shakaya Jackson in the lane, knocked away and stolen. Knocked away, though, is stolen right back. And a three-pointer on the way, good. That is Kamora Jones. And she kind of grabs back some momentum for Pacelli. And it's 38-24. Gunningham down to Brannon. Brannon double teamed. She's going to be fouled. And that foul is going to be on Shakaya Jackson. And Mary Blake Brannon will be at the line. First one is good. It rattled everywhere and finally fell in for Mary Blake Brannon. Second one is up. And no good. Rebound, Jayla Kendrick. 38-25 the score. Pacelli with the 13-point lead. Westfield playing with a little bit more pep in their step. I'm not sure what was said in the halftime, but whatever it was, looks like it might have worked a little bit. And that's going to be a foul. And I believe that is going to be on Diem. Let's see. Yes, that is on Izzy Diem. That's her first. Team's first. And going to the line is Zanaya Crouch. Crouch had 8 in the first half. First free throw is no good, including a pair of three-pointers in that second quarter. Pacelli had 5 triples in the second period alone. Second free throw is up and good. 39-25. Diem, Sumner, left corner. Gunningham spins in the lane, has it tied up, and that's a jump ball, and the possession belongs to Pacelli. Good job by Kamora Jones right there as Molly Gunningham tried to spin in the lane and had it tied up, and a turnover. And now we've got a little stoppage. It looks like we might have a little blood on the leg of Molly Gunningham. And they're going to have an official's timeout to get that handled. The boys' game will follow. It'll be Pacelli versus Calvary. And Calvary, something unusual, Calvary will be wearing their dark uniforms as the visiting team in their own gym for that game because Pacelli is the higher seed. Pacelli went undefeated in the regular season in region play. And that should be a good one. Molly Gunningham getting tended to over there. As she suffered some kind of scratch on her upper left leg. They've got that taken care of, and now we're going to be back to action here. Pacelli with the basketball, 6:03 to go in the third period. 39-25, Lady Vikings lead. Jayla Kendrick. A little bit more defensive intensity from Westfield so far in this third period. Jumper on the way, no good. Rebound last touched by Brannon as she tried to grab the rebound over top of Shakaya Jackson. But it was last touched by Mary Blake Brandon and goes over to Pacelli, or stays with Pacelli. They're trying to get the shot clock reset, I believe. Oh, they're trying to get the possession arrow reset at the scorer's table. It is correct. No, it is not correct. Now it's correct on the scoreboard. Tamora Jones, inbounds pass. That one is on the way. Three-pointer, no good. And Shakaya Jackson came away with the loose ball, gets it back to Kamora Jones. Nice pass. Shakaya Jackson now for three, long, no good. Rebound, Molly Gunningham. Has it knocked away briefly, but now Izzy Diem's going to get it from Dalen Sumner, and here comes Westfield. They trail it by 14 at the moment. Sumner, Diem, around. That's Kate Hardy. Back to Diem. Down to Hardy. Back to Diem. 13 on the shot clock. Over to Sumner in the right corner. Gunningham at the free throw line. Back to Sumner. Sumner. 5 on the shot clock. Diem launches a three. No good. Rebound Hardy. No good. Saves the shot clock violation. It was an air ball, but Hardy hit the rim. But Pacelli ends up with the loose ball rebound, and they come and maintain that 14-point lead. Shakaya Jackson, short jumper, long, no good. Rebound, Izzy Diem. Inside, off the glass, no good. Gunningham, it fell out. It did everything but go in. Nice pass in there to Gunningham, streaking to the basket, just couldn't get it to fall. Shakaya Jackson. Now Jayla Moore down the middle of the lane, up and good. Jayla Moore. 41-25, a 16-point lead, the largest advantage for Pacelli. Izzy Diem for three, no good. Short, rebound on the floor, fought for, tied up, and it's a jump ball going to belong to Westfield. Diem didn't, that's a foul. That's a foul called on Jayla Moore, and that's 4 on her. And that spells trouble for Coach Bryant Thomas. He has to sit her down. So Rebecca Baker is going to see some extended minutes here. Three-pointer on the way, long from Dalen Sumner. Rebound to Kamora Jones. Jones working against Sumner. Jayla Kendrick down the lane. She's going to be hacked. I think that is going to be on Kate Hardy. Nope, that's going to be on Molly Gunningham. And that'll send Jayla Kendrick to the line to shoot a pair. She has 9 in the game. First one is short, no good. Takes her pre-shot dribbles. Second one is up and good. She's got 10. 42-25. Again, the largest lead now at 17 for the Lady Vikings. Gunningham starts to penetrate. Has it knocked away by Shakaya Jackson. Izzy Diem gets it cross court to Sumner down in the corner. Gunningham for three. Short rebound. Mary Blake Brannon off the glass. Falls out too hard. Loose ball rebound. Pacelli grabs it. Tough luck for Westfield on the offensive end tonight. They've had some shots that have rattled around and just would not stay down. But they've also rushed some shots, shot them a little too hard. Not playing a relaxed game. Zaniyah Crouch for three. Long rebound. Mary Blake Brannon. Izzy Diem will bring it across. 42-25, St. Anne Pacelli. Gunningham inside to Brannon. Spins into the lane. Turns. No foul call. Gets her own rebound. Puts it up short, but she's fouled that time. and she'll shoot a pair. And that one goes against GIAA Jackson. That's her second. And Mary Blake Brannon will go back to the line. Brannon has 9 for Westfield. First free throw is short, no good. Westfield playing a little tight tonight. And that one is up and good. And it's 42-26. 2:28 to go in this third period. Westfield going to have to get their offense untracked if they're going to get back in this one and try to steal a win here. Pacelli has been in control most of this game. Jayla Kendrick, top of the key to Nia Crouch, kicks it over in the corner. Back to Rebecca Baker. Jayla Kendrick almost lets it get away. Now down to GIAA Jackson, over to Kamora Jones for 3. Good! Kamora Jones again. Kamora Jones has 10. 45-26, largest lead for St. Anne Pacelli. Three-pointer from Dalen Sumner, good. An answer. 45-29 now. 1:31 to go in this, and here's a travel by Pacelli and a turnover by Jayla Kendrick. Dalen Sumner will inbound. 45-29. Westfield trying everything they can, and there's a nice pass down low to Brannon, good. Mary Blake Brannon with the basket. 45-31. Westfield. Ball knocked away and stolen. Good hands by Gunningham. She has it going down the left side of the floor. And let's see, what are they going to call here? It's probably going to be a blocking foul, and it is. It is a blocking foul on Jayla Kendrick. That's her third. And Gunningham will shoot a pair. She might have gotten away with a little bit of a shoulder duck there, but Jayla Kendrick was still moving on the play, and I think that's why it wasn't called. She misses the first free throw. 58 seconds left. Second free throw also no good. Rebound Pacelli. Jayla Kendrick will bring it across. Kamora Jones. Zania Crouch. Jayla Kendrick. And here's going to be a foul on Westfield. It's on the floor, not on the shot. And that is going to be on Izzy Diem. That's her second. And the inbounds comes. There's about a 14-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock, so Pacelli will have to get a shot off here before the shot clock expires. Jayla Kendrick drives, and she traveled. She stumbled over somebody's toe. I think her toe hit somebody's toe and caused her to stumble, and she lost a little bit of control there and traveled and turned it over. 24 seconds to go in this third period. Diem inside to Brannon, free throw line, starts a drive, lays it up and in. Mary Blake Brannon doing what she does for Westfield. Pacelli, 5 seconds. Kamora Jones for 3, high off the glass, no good. Blocked out of bounds by Mary Blake Brannon, and that'll be the end of the third period. 45-33, so Westfield is able to cut it from a 19-point deficit down to a 12-point deficit heading into the fourth quarter. We'll take a break and bring you that final quarter of action here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size Chevy Silverados up to $13,750 off. Rugged mid-size Chevy Colorados up to $9,000 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
Back here at Calvary, beginning of the fourth quarter, Westfield will have the basketball. They trail it by 12. They trailed it one time in that third period by 19 and were able to cut it to 12. Izzy Diem cross court. Dalen Sumner for three. Long, no good. Rebound though, Mary Blake Brannon. She's trapped, gets it out to Sumner. Sumner going to drive the lane, goes up the left side, has it blocked by Jayla Kendrick. And Pacelli with the basketball. Big defensive play from Jayla Kendrick right there. Rebecca Baker for three. Short rebound, Dalen Sumner. Well, that looked good all the way out of Rebecca Baker's hand. Down court now. And blocked again. Jayla Kendrick got that block on Kate Hardy. And Pacelli with the rebound. Shakaya Jackson's going to kick it out in the corner. Kamora Jones for three. No good. Rebound to Kate Hardy. And here comes Westfield. Gunningham drives, spins, ducks, off the glass. Good. Molly Gunningham. A nice offensive effort there. And it's 45-35. And that one's knocked away and stolen. Izzy Diem out in front of everybody. Izzy Diem in, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Kate Hardy, good. And the lead is now 8, 45-37. 6:27 to go, timeout for Pacelli. And it's a full, we'll take it with him here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show, and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
And here we are back here at Calvary. 6:25 to go in the contest, and Westfield has cut it to single digits. They trailed by 19 in the third period, got it to 12 by the end of the period, and they have scored 4 straight here to begin the fourth quarter. And they now trail by 8. Pacelli working around. Jayla Kendrick throws it over to Zanaya Crouch. She's going to kick it back to Kendrick. Off the glass, long, no good. Rebound, Izzy Diem. Good defense from Westfield. Chance to cut it to 6 here. Brannon back to Diem. Dalen Sumner for 3. Good, Dalen Sumner. And it's 45-40. Full court pressure now from Westfield. Kamora Jones is going to get it across for Pacelli. She's going to drive the lane. Her shot is short. Shakaya Jackson got the offensive rebound, and she's going to be fouled. Let's see who that's on. She's going to go to the line. And that's going to be on Kate Hardy. I have her with 3. And Shakaya Jackson will shoot 2 free throws. 45-40, 5:27 to go. First free throw's good. 46-40. Second free throw is up. Also good. Shakaya Jackson goes 2 for 2 there and puts it back to a 7-point lead. Dalen Sumner looks at the 3, doesn't do it. 18-footer, Mary Blake Brannon, good. Mary Blake Brannon. 47-42. Kimora Jones lets that one get away. She tracked down the long pass and then took her eye off of it, and it got away from her and out of bounds, and a turnover, and Westfield will have a chance here to cut into this lead even more. It's 47-42. Dalen Sumner for 3. Short. Rebound. Kimora Jones for Pacelli. She's out ahead. She's going to turn it out, though. Has it knocked away briefly, and now they're going to reset it. Very wisely done by Pacelli that time. Not to try to force anything. They do have the lead, 47-42. Jayla Kendrick going to drive off the glass, good, and she's fouled. It'll be an and one opportunity, and that is going to be on Izzy Diem, and that is her 3rd. As Jayla Kendrick, a big basket for Pacelli, makes it 49-42 with a chance to make it 50-42 here. And it's good. 50-42 Pacelli. Long pass. Kate Hardy with it down on the baseline. Starts a drive. Up. Shot. No good. Rebound. Brannon comes away with it. No, it's going to be tied up, and it's going to belong to Pacelli. Brannon grabbed the rebound, but it was tied up just long enough for the alternating possession. Pacelli with the basketball. They lead it, by 8 now. 4:31 to go in the game. Full court pressure from Westfield. And that pass almost stolen by Mary Blake Brannon, but Shakaya Jackson now with it down the left side. Outside to Kimora Jones. Shakaya Jackson, and double dribbled. She started to make a pass, changed her mind in mid-stride, and ended up with a double dribble there and a turnover for Pacelli. 4:17 to go. Izzy Diem. Mary Blake Brannon inside. Kate Hardy over to Sumner. Sumner up off the glass. Good. Dalen Sumner, a nice drive and score there. And it's 50-44. Press is broken. Kimora Jones is going to lay that one up and in on the other end. An excellent job of breaking the press. And Kimora Jones gets a layup for Pacelli. It's 52-44. Molly Gunningham knocked away from behind and stolen. Pacelli, Kimora Jones off the glass, no good. Rebound taken away by Izzy Diem, and then it's knocked out of bounds, out of her hands by Kimora Jones. Shakaya Jackson got the rebound, and Izzy Diem just took it away from her. And as she started up the floor, Kimora Jones tapped it away. It's 52-44, 3:28 to go in the contest. Westfield desperately trying to get this thing back down where they can tie it or go ahead. Gunningham, pass knocked away, but right to a Westfield player. And this shot is no good and rebounded by Jayla Moore. Jayla Moore's got 4 fouls for Pacelli. Got to remember that as we go. Under 3 minutes now. Jayla Moore over to Kimora Jones. Zaniyah Crouch starts a drive, kicks it out. 13 on the shot clock. Down the middle of the lane, Shakaya Jackson is going to be fouled by Molly Gunningham. She had no choice but to reach out and foul her there to prevent an easy bucket. And Gunningham now has 3 for Westfield. And Jackson will go to the line. She hit 2 big ones a moment ago. She's got 10 in the game. Kamora Jones has 12 for Pacelli, as does, Jayla Kendrick has 13. So balanced scoring for the Lady Vikings. First free throw is up and good. (53-44). Chance to put it to a double-digit lead here for Pacelli if she can make this free throw. It is up and it is no good. Rebound, Mary Blake Brannon. Kate Hardy with it. Inside shot is no good. Rebound to Pacelli. And Westfield's going to have to, and here's a bad pass. And that's backcourt. It was not touched by Westfield. According to the official, it was not touched. And here's a timeout taken by Westfield, and we'll take it with them. It is a full timeout. 2:25 to go in the ball game. It is Pacelli 53, Westfield 44. We'll be back in a moment. And we are back here at Calvary. Pacelli with a 53-44 lead, 2:25 to go in the ball game. Westfield with the basketball coming out of a timeout here. They are working hard to get themselves back in this contest and give themselves a chance to possibly steal a win after trailing the whole game in this one. Dalen Sumner with it. Mary Blake Brannon now. Cross court, Phoebe Campbell. And Brannon is fouled from behind as Campbell tried to hit her with a pass coming across the lane, and a lot of arms flailing in there, and she was fouled. And I believe, let's see, they're holding up a 5 there. And nope, I think they called it on the wrong person. I believe it was on 21. Which is GIAA Jackson. I think that's 3 on her. And that one's knocked away and stolen. They tried to get the ball to Brannon, but Jayla Kendrick, and she is fouled by Brannon on the other end and hits the shot and will have the and one opportunity. Jayla Kendrick and Mary Blake Brannon, her first foul of the game. And that makes it 55-44, and Pacelli can stretch this to 12 right here. This is a big free throw and a big turn of events for Pacelli. And the free throw is good. (56-44). Under 2 minutes now. Brannon stops, picks it up, gets it to her teammate Kate Hardy. Her shot is no good, and it's rebounded by Kendrick. And Westfield is running out of opportunities here in this one. They've still got a chance. There's still time, but they're going to have to really hurry. And they're going to have to keep Pacelli from scoring. And right now, Pacelli's in control. They've got plenty of time on the shot clock. 17 left on the shot clock. A minute and a half in the game. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, Westfield. Up ahead to Diem. Diem cut off down there. Zaniyah Crouch. Izzy Diem scores. Izzy Diem with the basket. 56-46. And a timeout called by Pacelli. And this is a 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it here. 1:13 to go and a 10-point lead. It's going to be awfully, awfully, awfully difficult for Westfield to overcome this 10-point deficit in the time they've got left. They can. They're just going to have to hit shots, and they're going to have to get steals or force Pacelli into some kind of mistakes on the offensive end and do it quickly. I'm very sure that very soon they will be putting them on the free throw line as much as possible and go to the fouls. Full court pressure from Westfield. 1:13 to go. They trail by 10. Pacelli with the basketball. They've got to come the length of the floor. Jayla Moore now with it. Diem. They're going to get it across. And it's stolen by Westfield. Here comes Diem. She's going to drive the right side of the lane. Up. No good. Short. And it's going to be last touched by Pacelli. And I'm not sure. Let's see. He's going to ask. One of the officials is going to ask. It appeared as, and they're going to keep it that way. Pacelli wanted it last touched by Westfield. And I got to be honest, I thought it was too. Mary Blake Brandon with the shot, short, rebound Gunningham. She gets it, goes back up, scores. Molly Gunningham with the basket. And it's 56-48, 41 seconds. 40 seconds. They got to get it across here. And knocked out of bounds by Sumner. Timeout, Westfield. Let's see. And time is not on their side. They trail by 8. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Westfield played a very sluggish first half, and Pacelli just did everything right. They hit shots, 5 3-pointers in the second quarter alone, built a big lead, and Westfield has just not been able to get over the hump and get themselves back into this one close enough to make a difference. They trail by 8 with 32 seconds remaining in the game. It's possible, but not probable at this point. They've got to force something and force it fast. They're going to have to, the clock is not their friend, so they're going to have to stop it as much as possible. The inbounds pass. And now they've got a foul, and there's the foul by Brannon. And their coach is over there. She's saying basically what I was saying. They've got to do it quick, and they let them run time off the clock, down to 28 seconds. And that is a shooting foul now, as Jayla Kendrick will go to the line. So Pacelli has a chance to put this one away at the free throw line if they can. First free throw, good. Big free throw. That makes it 57-48. Second free throw on the way, good. 58-48. Dalen Sumner for 3, long, no good. Izzy Diem with the rebound, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Kamora Jones, and she's fouled, and she'll go to the line. 15 seconds left. It's pretty much inevitable now. Pacelli is going to come away with what's going to be considered an upset win here in this region tournament championship game. Kamora Jones will be at the line. She'll shoot a pair. She has 12 points in the game so far for Pacelli. First one is no good. falls off to the right. It remains 57-48. Second free throw up and good. 58-48. Three-pointer on the way, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Jayla Kendrick. 8 seconds, 6 seconds. And they're just going to dribble it out here. And Pacelli is going to take a win here in this region championship game, 58-48 over Westfield. Congratulations to the Pacelli Vikings. We're going to take a break real quick here at the end of this contest, and we're going to come back and talk to the victorious head coach, Bryant Thomas, here in a moment on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Calvary wrapping up things here at Calvary for this region championship won by Pacelli. Leading scorer for the Lady Vikings was Jayla Kendrick. A big night for her with 18 points. She was 4 for 4 at the free throw line, which came up huge for the Lady Vikings. Also with a huge game overall and a really big second half. She scored 9 of her 13 points in the second half, and that was Kamora Jones. She had 13. Also finishing in double figures was Shakaya Jackson with 11 for the Lady Vikings. Leading Westfield was Mary Blake Brandon with 18 and Dalen Sumner right behind her with 15 in the losing effort. So both of these teams will advance to state competition as Pacelli takes the region championship. And we'll close it up here from Calvary, and we'll be back in just a little bit for the boys game here in the GIAA region tournament. Welcome back to Calvary for the boys' version of the Region Tournament Championship as Pacelli takes on Calvary. Calvary is at home, but they're the visitor on the scoreboard tonight in their dark uniforms. Unusual for them to wear the dark jerseys and dark uniforms at home. Liam Anderson with it, low block, kicks it out to Liam Hocutt for three. That's off the mark, rebound, Michael Rowe for Pacelli. Matthew Melvin kicks it in, and there's a travel. Shuffle of the feet by Omari Smith. And he turns it over. And in this region championship game, no score yet. Dylan Hostin with it, way out high. He's actually wearing number 25 tonight instead of his customary number 15. Make that correction real quick. Now a drive, reverse layup, no good. Liam Hocutt fights for the rebound, and Liam Anderson actually. Liam Hocutt ends up with it. Shot on the way, long, no good. And there's a foul on Liam Anderson as he comes over the back of Matthew Melvin. And that's the first foul of the contest. 0-0, we're 1 minute into play here, exactly 1 minute, and a sign just fell across the way. Our sign, as a matter of fact, just let loose over there on the far side behind the Calvary bench. Matthew Melvin kicks it down to Omari Smith. Smith is going to take the three from the left wing. Good. Omari Smith. First basket of the game for Pacelli, and it's 3-0 Vikings. And they'll have a modified full court press trying to get a trap here and cause a quick turnover. But Calvary weaves its way through and gets it across, and they'll start their offense. Pacelli in a man-to-man. Hostin down to Hocutt for three. Long, no good. Rebound, Makai Williams. Michael Rowe now gets it to Omari Smith, who starts a drive, has it knocked away, and Liam Anderson's going to recover, but he's going to turn it back over as his pass hits the bottom of the backboard and off the glass. Good, Matthew Melvin, as he recovers. And a timeout already for Calvary. And this is a 30-second timeout, so we want to take the break? We'll take a quick break. We'll be back in a moment on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Vision's morning show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Vision's morning show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Vision's morning show, and download the Sports Vision's radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Back here at Calvary. Knights with the basketball. We're under 6 minutes to go in this opening period as Pacelli puts pressure on Calvary. Hocutt with it over in the corner, down low block. Back to Hocutt. Shot is up and no good, and that's an offensive foul on Liam Hocutt as Matthew Melvin got position, stayed put, took the offensive foul, and Liam Hocutt is called for the charge. That's 2 team fouls on Calvary. Omari Smith will inbound. Michael Rowe will bring it across, and he'll give it up to Matthew Melvin. Melvin kicks it back to Omari Smith. He's going to take a three. Long, no good. Long rebound recovered over there by Calvary. That's going to be taken in by James Cross, and he'll bring it across for the Knights. 5-0 Pacelli here early. Three-pointer on the way, in and out, no good. That was Jamar Williams with that three. Makai Williams gets the rebound into the lane, off and up with a short jumper. That is Arthur Jordan, and he scores, and it's 7-0 Vikings early. And that's going to be a kick ball. And subs coming for Calvary as Keyshawn Hall and Tyler Freeman enter the game for the Vikings. And Jamar Williams and Liam Anderson will take a seat. Hall with it, left wing. Cross now, top of the key, starts the drive, gives it up. Freeman now with it. Keyshawn Hall. Dylan Hostin. Kicks it cross court to Keyshawn Hall. He gives it to Hostin. 10 on the shot clock. Hostin drives, hops, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Makai Williams. Long pass down court to Matthew Melvin, kicks it back. And a really nice job. Arthur Jordan with it now at the free throw line. He's going to go up with the jumper short. Michael Rowe with the rebound for Pacelli. Matthew Melvin for three, in and out, no good. Rebound Hostin. Couple of looks at it that time for the Vikings, couldn't convert. Fall away jumper, Hokut, off the rim, no good. Rebound Makai Williams. He's crowded by Keyshawn Hall. Inside, Matthew Melvin off the glass, blocked by Hostin. Swatted away, and he gets the rebound, and he comes down leading the charge for Calvary, and blocked by Makai Williams, but recovered by Calvary, and now knocked away but retained by Calvary. Keyshawn Hall for three, long, no good. Rebound Makai Williams. And he gets it over there to DeMontez Howard, who's in the game, and Howard was cut off and fouled as he started down the baseline. 3:42 to go in the opening period, 7-0 Calvary. I did not see the number of who got that foul, so I'll have to catch that one at halftime. My good friend Brian Evans over there keeping the book for Pacelli, assistant SID at Columbus State. Michael Rowe spins off the glass, short, good defense from Liam Hokut. And the shot is no good, and Hostin with the rebound. He'll bring it across for Calvary. Hokut with it, way out high. Gets it down to Hostin. Hostin on the left wing. Tries to kick it in to Hokut, but that pass is tipped and stolen. Makai Williams comes away with it. Off the glass, good. That is Uriah Mazik. And it's 9-0 Pacelli. 3:07 to play. Cross starts a drive, cut off. Michael Rowe out there on him. Now Hostin with it between the circles. Left wing, Keyshawn Hall. Into Hostin. Starts at the free throw line. Starts a drive, goes up, fakes. Fouled. Let's see, are they going to count the basket or are they going to call it on the floor? They're going to count the basket. Dylan Hostin with the continuation there scores. First bucket of the game for Calvary. And once again, I did not see who the foul was called on. I didn't see which one of those guys. Thank you. That was on Mazik. And Hostin will be at the line trying to complete the three-point play for the Knights. Subs into the game. Michael Rowe comes back in. Free throw is up and good. Dylan Hostin has all three of Calvary's points, and it's 9-3. Matthew Melvin between the circles. Makai Williams now with it. Guarded by Keyshawn Hall. He gets a pick. Down to Matthew Melvin, low block. And here's a foul from behind. That's going to be on Cross as he was trying to defend Matthew Melvin. That's a big-time height advantage for Melvin. And Cross picks up his first. And I believe that's 4 team fouls on Calvary, so the next one will be a shooting foul. (9-3), 2:29 to go, first period. Melvin for three. Short, no good. Liam Hokut tracks down the rebound. Gets it to Hostin. He'll bring it across for the Knights. Cross. Keyshawn Hall into Hostin at the free throw line. Gets some separation, leaves the shot short. Rebound Matthew Melvin down court to Makai Williams. Off the glass, no good. Put back up by Rowe, no good. Makai Williams scores, and he's fouled. How did he get that to the basket? He had a guy hanging on his arm, and that foul was on Tyler Freeman. And Makai Williams, with his first basket of the night, and has a chance for the three-point play. 11-3. Shot is up and good. Makai Williams completes the three-point play. 12-3 now. Vikings with the lead. Full court pressure. Trying to force a mistake by Calvary. It's not a heavy, hard pressure. And they get it across. Keyshawn Williams starts a drive in the lane. No good air ball. Rebound. Pacelli. That went to Mazik. Michael Rowe. Jumper. Short. Rebound. Cross. He tries to throw it off a player out of bounds, but it actually goes sideways, and Dylan Hostin comes up with it. And a three-pointer on the way from Tyler Freeman is good. And it's 12-6. Pacelli. Michael Rowe, top of the key. Down in the corner, and here is a 3-second violation, I believe. Nope. That is a clear-out foul on Matthew Melvin of Pacelli. I have that as the second team foul on the Vikings. Calvary inbounds. Working it across quick. Tyler Freeman gets it back to Cross. Cross to Hostin. Keyshawn Hall now. And here is a foul. It's going to be on, let's see, number 3, DeMontez Howard of Pacelli. It's his first. Team's third. Cross will inbound for the Knights. Way out top to Keyshawn Hall. And that ball's knocked away by Michael Rowe and stolen. He almost loses it, gets it over to Mazik. Mazik to Melvin. Really nicely done by Pacelli there. It looked for a moment like it was going to be a little out of control, but then it was in control and they scored. 14-6, 33 seconds left in this opening period. Three-pointer on the way from Freeman, good again. Tyler Freeman, the hot hand here, and it's 14-9. Makai Williams into the lane against Hostin. He's fouled, he'll go to the line. And no, they're going to call that on Liam Hokut. That's 2 on Hokut. And Makai Williams will go to the line. He is 1 for 1. And the first one is no good. Second free throw coming. And it's good. (15-9). Makai Williams will take a break for the Vikings. Arthur Jordan comes back in for the Vikings, and Michael Rowe will take a seat as well. Into the game, James Williams Jr. 14 seconds. Dylan Hostin out near the midcourt line. Trapped now, but gets it off to Liam Anderson. Anderson's going to go to the basket, lay it up and in, and he's fouled as Mazik comes in late. An ill-advised foul right there from Uriah Mazik as Liam Anderson gets the bucket, and he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Mazik was way late coming in to try to stop that layup and fouled Liam Anderson as he was making the shot. Free throw is no good long. 2 seconds, 1 second, shot on the way, short from Williams Jr., and that's the way the first period ends. Pacelli leads Calvary 15-11 in this region tournament championship game. We'll be back here to Calvary in just a moment on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Purdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size Chevy Silverados up to $13,750 off. Rugged mid-size Chevy Colorados up to $9,000 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. At your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
Back here to Calvary. Pretty cool giveaway going on here tonight, courtesy of one of our presenting sponsors, Coca-Cola. And us here at Georgia Alabama Sports Live, a tailgate package. Coca-Cola giving it away, and a three-pointer on the way. Good! Falls in. That was Amari Smith. Just like he started the game, he gets the first bucket of the second quarter for Pacelli, and it's a three-pointer. That one definitely got the shooter's roll. And a hand on the pass and stolen. Makai Williams coming down the court. Works against Hostin. And that's a blocking foul on Hostin as he was still backing up when the contact was made. First team foul. And Pacelli will inbound. Three-pointer on the way. Short rebound for Calvary. That was Arthur Jordan with that three-point attempt. And it popped up and looked like it might fall in, but fell off, and Calvary with the rebound. Keyshawn Hall with it, right wing. Kicks it down to Hostin. Inside to Liam Anderson. Shoots it too hard on the layup. It's no good. Makai Williams now with it on the right wing. Matthew Melvin for three. Good. Matthew Melvin. His first three-pointer of the game. He's got 7. And it's 21-11 here in the second quarter. Keyshawn Hall. Cross. Starts a drive. He's double-teamed. Gets it over everybody to Hostin. Hostin out away from the basket, starts a drive down the lane, stops, pops, short, no good. Rebound, Michael Rowe. Pass down to Melvin in the corner. Melvin kicks it out to Makai Williams for three. Short, rebound, fought for. Dylan Hostin grabs it. Timeout, Calvary. Before the tie-up occurred or any kind of tie-up occurred, they called timeout. Both coaches called timeout because both coaches thought they were going to have the basketball. They first pointed at Pacelli, but it ends up being the Calvary timeout. This is a 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it here. Now Coach Gordon's arguing that he should have given the timeout to Pacelli because that's who he pointed at first, but now they get a laugh out of it. (21-11). Pacelli with the lead. I had this Pacelli group down in Perry last Friday night at Westfield, final regular season game of the year, not home game. And what a night for this Viking team down there. They scored 95 points, and Makai Williams and Matthew Melvin combined for 64 of those 95 points in that game. Freeman, another three-pointer on the way, and he drains it again. Tyler Freeman, his third triple of the game. The kid is hot tonight. If you can name that band from the 80s, you win our trivia contest. Rebound, shot was no good. Rebound, Jordan, and he scores. Arthur Jordan with the bucket. He's got 4. 23-14. Tyler, can you name that band from the 80s that had that hit, The Kid is Hot Tonight? That would be Loverboy, by the way. Shot no good. Rebound, Makai Williams. Matthew Melvin now with it, left wing. Up, off the glass, swatted away by Hostin. Dylan Hostin with the big block, windmill block there. And it'll still belong to Pacelli. Melvin, short jumper, mid-range, off the iron, no good, and a rebound from behind on Makai Williams. That's his first foul. And the team's first of this period. Cross brings it across for the Knights. Hostin on the right wing. Keyshawn Hall between the circles. Freeman, cross now with it left corner. He's going to dribble to the wing. Keyshawn Hall starts a drive, and he's going to get called for an offensive foul as Matthew Melvin saw it coming and got in position, and that's the second charge he's taken tonight. And that's the first foul on Keyshawn Hall. And Pacelli will inbound. 23-14, Vikings with the lead. We're under 5 minutes here in this first half. Matthew Melvin starts a drive, kicks it inside. Arthur Jordan, short jumper, long, no good. Michael Rowe, good rebound, off the glass, good. Michael Rowe, his first basket of the night. 25-14 now, 4.5 minutes to go in the half. Keyshawn Hall. Hostin. Calvary works it around the perimeter. Cross. Tries to get it inside, and it goes off a foot. That's going to be a kick and get him a little reset on the shot clock. 4:15 to go. Liam Hocutt back in for Liam Anderson. And coming in for the Vikings, Jason Davis enters the game for the first time. Keyshawn Hall works against Davis, starts down the lane. Jumper, good! Keyshawn Hall got it to fall. Really nice shot there from Keyshawn Hall. And it's 25-16. And there is a whistle and a foul. That's going to be on Tyler Freeman. That's his second. Team's third. Pacelli to inbound. And a bad pass, turnover. DeMontez Howard was inbounding that one, and he just threw a bad pass out of reach of everybody. And a turnover. Full court pressure from Pacelli. Cross gets it across to Freeman, and his pass is, wow, it was just a bit outside, in the words of Bob Euchre. It was really not very good. Makai Williams will bring it across. Turnover for Calvary. Makai Williams will bring it across. He goes in, off, and drops it in. Splits the defense and drops it in. Makai Williams now with 6. And it's 27-16. Calvary's going to break the press. Got away with a travel, I believe, there. Did cross. But we won't tell anybody. He's going to start a drive. Cut off on the baseline. Drops it back over. Turns it over. Bad pass. Here comes Matthew Melvin. Off the glass. Good. Matthew Melvin. He's now got 9 in the game. 29-16. Under 3 minutes to go in this first half. Cross. Another one knocked away and stolen. Makai Williams. Short jumper. No good. Rebound. Fought for. Still on the floor. And Matthew Melvin is going to come away with it finally. It was hot potato, and Michael Rowe jams her home. A two-handed slam from Michael Rowe. He's got 4, and it's 31-16. Short jumper rims out, no good. That was Tyler Freeman. Into Rowe, over in the corner. Matthew Melvin for 3. Good, Matthew Melvin. The Pacelli offense is heating up, and it's 34-16, and that's a timeout for Calvary. And this is a 30-second timeout, so we'll take a quick break here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll be back in a moment. Back here at Calvary, Matthew Melvin has 8 points in this second quarter and now has 12 in the game. He is the leading scorer in this quarter. Amari Smith has 6 for the Vikings. Michael Rowe has 4. Makai Williams has 6 as well. And Arthur Jordan has 4 for the Vikings. Leading scorer for Calvary is Tyler Freeman with 9, all on three-pointers. And let's see, Liam Anderson has 2. Dylan Hostin has 3. Keyshawn Hall has a single basket with 2 points. Hall will inbound for the Vikings. 34-16. The lead for Pacelli. Cross-court pass, Freeman. Three-pointer from the corner. Good again! Tyler Freeman. He's got 4 of those. He's got 12 now. And it's 34-19. Under 2 minutes to go in the half. Makai Williams kicks it over on the wing. Shot is long, no good. That was Jason Davis with that shot. Michael Rowe is going to track it down. And Dylan Hostin had momentum built up and just couldn't stop and is going to be charged with the foul there. That's 2 on Hostin. And I believe that's 4 in the half or in the quarter. So the next one will put Pacelli at the line for the remainder of the period. Inbound comes to Makai Williams. He's out now on the left wing. Backs in, starts a drive, spins off the glass, no good. Rebound, Michael Rowe up off the glass, good. Michael Rowe. The offensive rebound and putback, and it's 36-19. And here's off the foot. That's going to reset the shot clock. Liam Anderson back in the game for Liam Hokut, so Liam for Liam. Congratulations, by the way, to Liam Hokut. Announced his commitment to Snead State Community College in the game of baseball last week. Multi-talented athlete, also a good football player for the Knights this past season. So a 3-sport athlete here in his senior year. And that foul, I did not see who that foul was on. But Keyshawn Hall will be at the line for Calvary, shooting a pair. 36-19, Pacelli with the lead. Free throw's good. Kind of game I like. There hasn't been a ton of free throw shooting tonight, which means the clock has been running and not a lot of unnecessary stops to the clock. Game has a good flow to it so far. I'm going to add that so far. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Pacelli. Makai Williams. Matthew Melvin now. Down inside to Michael Rowe. He shifts. Off the glass, good. Power move from Michael Rowe. He's got 8 all in this second quarter. And it's 38-20. Hostin with it. Way out on the right wing. Tries to get a screen. Now gets it to Liam Anderson. Anderson into Hostin. Hostin off the glass. Good. Dylan Hostin. He's got 5. And it's 38-22. 35 seconds. Ball knocked away off Makai Williams' leg. Makai Williams thought the last person to touch it was the Calvary player. It was not. Turnover, Pacelli. They lead it by 16. 30 seconds to go in the second period. Not sure why the 35 is still on the shot clock. It should be blank now. It's off in all all truth here. Keyshawn Hall, he's going to hold it out. He's over in the corner near the scorer's table. And now he should be starting a move here in just a second. He does. Shifts his dribble. Free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound, Pacelli. And there's the horn to end the first half of play. So at the half, it is St. Anne Pacelli 38, Calvary 22. We'll go away for the halftime break, and we'll come back and we'll tell you who won the tailgate pack here, courtesy of Coca-Cola. A lot of good stuff in that. And us here at Georgia Alabama Sports Live, we'll be back for the second half in just a little bit.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size Chevy Silverados up to $13,750 off. Rugged mid-size Chevy Colorados up to $9,000 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone. At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3.
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Here we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
Hello, everybody. This is E.J. Jones with the Sports Vision's morning show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m.
at
Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple of years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Back here at Calvary, it is halftime. We got about 40 seconds left before we start the second half of play. Going over some numbers real quick. First for Pacelli, the leading scorer is Matthew Melvin with 12. And Michael Rowe has 8 in the half for the Vikings. Also, the leading scorer for Calvary, Tyler Freeman, 4 3-pointers. He has 12 points. And the second leading scorer is Dylan Hostin with 5, as Pacelli leads this one 38-22 here at the half. And we're going to come back in just a moment to start the second half of action on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Back here at Calvary, about to get underway here in the second half of play. Starting with the basketball will be the Calvary Knights with the first possession. They trail at 38-22. James Cross will inbound for the Knights. Pacelli trying to keep their region record against all region opponents perfect on the season. And that one's going to be tied up in the corner as Arthur Jordan tied up with Dylan Hostin over there, and they both have possession of the basketball. And it's going to go to Pacelli on the alternating possession. Neither one of them wanted to let go there for a little while, and I thought we were going to have a Mexican standoff here, I guess is what you could call it. But finally they got the basketball away from him, and Pacelli has the ball. Michael Rowe is going to give it to Makai Williams out high near the midcourt line. And there is a 5-second closely guarded call as Makai Williams didn't get anything going there, and it's a turnover. So turnovers for both teams to begin things here in the second half. Got to be aware of that official counting if you've got the basketball. Cross into the lane. Jumper. Good. First basket of the game for James Cross. A little floater. And it's 38-24. Matthew Melvin now with it. Michael Rowe, low block. Kicks it over. Arthur Jordan, I'm sorry. Arthur Jordan with the three-pointer. 41-24 now for the Vikings. 17-point lead. Three-point shot on the way. That was Jamar Williams. It was no good. Rebound, Liam Hokut. He's cut off. Gets it to Hostin. Hostin starts a drive down the lane. Off the glass, no good, but he's fouled by Jordan. Speaking of Arthur Jordan, he was the winner of one of the prizes at halftime. I think that was maybe the dad of Arthur Jordan, the player. Won a nice cooler from Coca-Cola. Well, in some people's eyes it was nice. In my eyes it wasn't a very nice cooler because it had the wrong logo on it. It was the University of Alabama logo on that cooler, and I'm not a fan. First free throw's good by Hostin. He's got 6 now. Second free throw long, no good. Rebound Michael Rowe. 41-25. Makai Williams. Kind of a quiet night for him. Has that one knocked away and stolen, and now Makai Williams, hopefully he's okay. He's going to get up, and yes, he is. Thank goodness. Shot on the way from Liam Anderson. Short, no good from the corner. Michael Rowe spins up, no good. Rebound Liam Anderson. He tries to throw it off a leg, misses. Arthur Jordan's going to score the short jumper. Jordan's now got 9. Makai Williams going to take a break. He kind of folded over on his legs a little bit there, and he is going to take a break and stretch that thing out over there. Get some attention from the trainer. And you certainly don't want to see that young man injured at this point in the season. Hostin starts a drive. Cross for 3. Good. James Cross, he's got 5 all in this third quarter. And it's 43-28. Michael Rowe for 3. Long, no good. Rebound Liam Anderson. Makai Williams is up, and he's going to come back to the scorer's table. Still limping a little bit. Three-pointer on the way, Jamar Williams. In and out, no good. Rebound Pacelli. There's DeMontez Howard. He's going to go all the way in, and a blocking foul going to be called on Liam Hokut. That is 3 on Hokut. He didn't have his position established yet, and so he does not draw the charge there. And at the line is DeMontez Howard shooting a pair. First one is up and short, no good. Makai Williams back into the game for the Vikings. Williams, Melvin, Howard, Rowe, and Jordan are the 5 on the floor for Pacelli. Anderson, Hostin, Williams, Cross, and Freeman on the floor for Calvary. And Liam Anderson, Michael Rowe just took that rebound away from Liam Anderson, went up for the dunk, and was fouled by Anderson. That's 2 on Liam Anderson. And Michael Rowe will go to the line. Two shots for Michael Rowe. First one is good. 44-28, 5:04 to go, third period. Second free throw up and good. 45-28. Long pass across half court to Anderson. He gets it back to Cross. Cross gets a screen. Now Hostin with it between the circles. Right wing, Jamar Williams for three. Short, no good. Nice rebound by Dylan Hostin without committing a foul. Got over top of Matthew Melvin. Turnaround jumper from short of the free throw line. No good, though. Michael Rowe with the rebound. DeMontez Howard. Short jumper, floater, good. DeMontez Howard with the bucket. 47-28. And there's a kickball. As Pacelli with the full court pressure. Into the game, James Williams Jr. And let's see who else came in. Montez Howard was already in. I believe Jordan came back in. Keyshawn Hall. Freeman for three, short this time, air ball. Williams Jr. with the shot, good. That was a two-pointer. James Williams Jr. for two. 49-28, and they force a turnover. A 21-point lead now for the Vikings. They'll inbound over by their bench. Michael Rowe, free throw line jumper, good. Rowe's got 12. 51-28. Full court pressure. Broken easily by Calvary. And Hostin bumped and fouled by Arthur Jordan. That's his second. Cross will inbound for the Knights. Can't find anybody. Finally finds Liam Anderson. He gets it back to Cross. Cross court, Keyshawn Hall. Behind the back dribble. Cut off. Good defense. Cross for three. Short rebound. Pacelli. DeMontez Howard gets it to Mekhi Williams. Spins, and he's going to be fouled by Keyshawn Hall. And Mekhi Williams in a little bit of pain still, I believe. I don't know if it's an ankle or what there. But he folded back, and it just didn't look healthy. Spin and a shot too hard by Michael Rowe. Off the glass, no good, but Jordan. Rowe fights for it. The ball goes out of bounds, last touched by Michael Rowe. Couple of point-blank misses by the Vikings there. They lead 51-28. Keyshawn Hall will bring it across for Calvary. He gets it to Freeman. Freeman left alone on that wing. Doesn't take the shot. Was a little bit too far away. Keyshawn Hall with it now. Top of the key. He'll take the three-pointer. Long. Rebound across. Cross. Gets a guy off the floor and lays it up too hard. Michael Rowe's going to come away with the rebound. Williams Jr. for three. Good. James Williams Jr. He's got 5 in the quarter. And it's 54-28. 2.5 minutes to go. Picked off down there by Michael Rowe. Mekhi Williams lays it in. (56-28). And timeout called by Coach Jonathan Gordon. Nope, no timeout called. I apologize for that. They were adjusting the shot clock. I thought there was a timeout call. The players started walking toward the benches, but no timeout. Austin will bring it across for the Knights. Keyshawn Hall has that one blocked by Matthew Melvin. He got down there in the trees with a lot of limbs and couldn't get it through there. He will inbound. And that one's picked off. Jason Davis with the steal. Matthew Melvin now with it. Top of the key. Kicks it over to Michael Rowe. Spins. Low block. Off the glass. What a shot by Michael Rowe. Used his body. Spun it off the glass and scored. And Michael Rowe has 14 now. Timeout. Nope. Excuse me. A foul. I believe that one's going to be called on Jason Davis. And he picks that one off, but nobody's there. Makes a nice save. But Calvary gets it. Hostin has his dunk attempt blocked from behind by Michael Rowe. Jason Davis. Matthew Melvin has that one knocked away by Hostin out of bounds. What a block by Michael Rowe from behind. Hostin was going to thunder slam that one, and he just poked it out before he could get it down. Prevented the dunk. Inside, Rowe has it knocked away by Keyshawn Hall and stolen. He's going to weave his way through the defense. Starts to the bucket. Up, no good. Gets it back. Jamar Williams gets it back to Keyshawn Hall. Jumper, long, no good. Rebound, Matthew Melvin. Melvin knocked away, gets it back, gets it off the glass, no good. Jason Davis last touched by him. Freeman comes back in for Calvary, as does Liam Hocutt. Dylan Hostin with it. Jamar Williams. Hostin down to Hocutt for three. Short, no good. Rebound, Pacelli. Matthew Melvin will bring it across. Two-pointer, short, no good. Michael Rowe fights for the rebound, lets it get away. Liam Hocutt has it for a moment, and now a collision. Bit of a crash there as they're going for the loose ball, and that's a foul on Hocutt. I have him with 4 now. Keyshawn Hall back in the game for Hocutt. James Williams Jr. will inbound right in front of his bench. Inside, nice inbounds pass. Michael Rowe can't get that one to fall. Gets his own rebound, though. And he's going to be fouled by Hostin. Boy, if he had gotten that shot to fall, Tyler, that would have been amazing. Over his head, no look, and somehow it spun out. But then he got his own rebound and got fouled. And that foul was on Dylan Hostin. I have 3 on him. And Michael Rowe at the line where he's 2 for 2 tonight. He's got 14. Make it 15. 59-28, 7.6 seconds left in this third period. Second free throw is no good. Rebound last touched by Pacelli. It'll belong to Calvary. Hostin gets it. 4 seconds. And turnover. 2 seconds left. Pacelli has a chance to get a shot off here before the end of the period. Matthew Melvin, and he was hammered. Keyshawn Hall tried to take the pass away, but Melvin had caught the pass, and it was all arm contact. And now Matthew Melvin's going to get a chance to score with 0.4 seconds left from the free throw line and add to this lead. He's got 12 in the game. He hasn't scored in this second half yet. And here's his opportunity at the free throw line. First one is up and good. 13 for Melvin. 60-28. Goes through his pre-shot routine. Second free throw is good. He's got 14. 61-28, and that's the way the third quarter ends here at Calvary. It is Pacelli 61, Calvary 28 in this region tournament championship game. We'll be back in just a moment on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size Chevy Silverados up to $13,750 off. Rugged midsize Chevy Colorados up to $9,000 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always. At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus
will be shortened to 6 minutes, with Pacelli owning a more than 30-point lead entering play here. So it'll be a 6-minute quarter here in the fourth. Calvary will start with possession. 61-28 your score. Hostin, top of the key now, Keyshawn Hall. Jamar Williams for three, good. Jamar Williams gets one of those to fall. That's his first field goal of the game. And a whistle. The ball knocked out of bounds. It still belongs to Pacelli. 61-31 the score. Matthew Melvin, Amari Williams, tied up, and possession belongs to Pacelli. As Dylan Hostin tied him up there. And so on the next jump ball, it will be Calvary basketball. Makai Williams spins up, no good, short, rebound, Hostin, and a travel. Jonathan Gordon says he didn't have possession. He actually did. took an extra step before he got the pass away. Matthew Melvin, jumper, no good long. Rebound, Hostin, and a foul on, I believe, Amari Williams. Or, excuse me, Amari Smith. I'll get the names right here in a moment. I'll look at my scorecard before I say a name next time. Amari Smith with that foul. 5:22 to go in the game. And letting it roll, and now the clock will start. Keyshawn Hall will bring it across. Over to Cross. Jamar Williams. Keyshawn Hall. Hostin. Williams for three. Short, no good. Rebound, Michael Rowe. Makai Williams into Rowe. Kicks it over in the corner to Matthew Melvin. Good three-pointer. Matthew Melvin. 64-31. Good ball movement there. And a nice job of Michael Rowe finding his teammate on the move and hitting him with a pass for the assist. There's a foul. He's on the floor. So the ball will stay with Calvary. And they'll inbound on their baseline. Cross will inbound for the Knights. Out top, Keyshawn Hall between the circles. Now gets it to Hostin. High out on the left wing, starts a drive, goes in. He's fouled on the way to the basket. That's on Arthur Jordan. That's 3 on him. Hall with it. Cross now. Gets it into Hostin. He's double teamed. Gets it back to Cross. Cross puts up a three-pointer. Good. James Cross, his second three-pointer of the half. And that basket is good. I apologize, I did not see who hit that shot. That was Michael Rowe with that one. 66-34. And throwing it away was Jamar Williams. 3:43 to go. Coming back in, DeMontez Howard. As is Uriah Mazik back in the game for the Vikings. Foul from behind on Hostin. That's 4 on Dylan Hostin. Matthew Melvin, long off the back iron, no good. Rebound ends up in the hands of Keyshawn Hall. He'll bring it across for the Knights. Long three-pointer for Hall, no good. Long rebound to Pacelli. DeMontez Howard and Makai Williams wanted that rebound, and that one's knocked away off the feet, and it's going to be ended up stolen by Calvary. Keyshawn Hall for 3 again. No good. Rebound Makai Williams. Michael Rowe now with it. Spins in the lane, goes up, and he traveled. Liam Hokut will come in for Freeman. Hokut with 4 fouls. And here come the Knights. Cross with a shot. Good. Cross with 3 3-pointers here in the second half. And it's 66-37. And there's a whistle and a turnover. And multiple subs in the game now for Pacelli. And I'm going to apologize. I have number 30 on my score sheet, but I didn't have his name last Friday night, and I did not get his name between games or at halftime, so I don't know who number 30 is for Pacelli. Let me see if I can find out. Thank you. Dorian Jett is wearing number 30. I think I had him on the roster, but I had him as number 10. Second free throw is good by Tyler Freeman. (66-38), 2:24 to go, and here is a timeout. So we'll take a quick break here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll be back in a moment.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the
back
thinkers.
here at Calvary. Inbounds. Amari Smith lays it in for Mazik. Shot is no good. Dorian Jett with the buckets. (68-38). And then here is a foul before the shot. I believe that was on Amari Smith. And going to the line will be Keyshawn Hall. Shooting 2. Free throw is short, no good. 2:05 to go in the game. Short again. Rebound, though, fought for by Liam Hokut, and he's going to get fouled. That's going to be on Jason Davis, his second. And Hokut will go to the line. First one is good. 68-39. Second one no good. Rebound Mazik. Amari Smith. Jason Davis for 3. No good. Long. Rebound Calvary. Jamar Williams. Keyshawn Hall. Drives it, free throw line, kicks it over in the corner to Hokut for 3. Short, rebound, Mazik. free throw line. Amari Smith drives against Hokut. Shot is up, it's good, and that's going to be the 5th foul on Liam Hokut. He's going to foul out with 1 point tonight. And Amari Smith will have the opportunity to complete a 3-point play. 70-39 right now. Free throw coming. Darnell Hamilton in the game for Calvary now. Free throw is short, no good, but Jet got the rebound. Amari Smith lays it in. Nice assist from Jet. And Amari Smith with another bucket. And it's 72-39. There's a whistle and a foul. I believe that was on James Williams Jr. At this point, not that big a deal on my score sheet. Keyshawn Hall, first free throw's good. (72-40). 1:12 to go in the game. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Mazik. Amari Smith, bad pass. Turnover. Keyshawn Hall, spinning move, leaves it short. Amari Smith gets it to Williams Jr., and that one's knocked out of bounds by the Knights. It'll belong to the Vikings. Under a minute now, 53 seconds. James Williams Jr. kicks it in, has his pass knocked away, intended for Mazik. Stolen by Calvary. James Cross with it, or with that steal, and now with the basketball. He's going to get it to Tyler Freeman. Running jumper, good. Freeman. He's got 15 now. Mazik going to drive in off the glass. Too hard, no good. Rebound, though, by Jason Davis, and he scores. 74-42. Cross, Keyshawn Hall, 17-footer, air ball. Out of bounds, belongs to Pacelli. 1.2 seconds left. Ball's inbounds. Dorian Jett going to let the clock run out, and there is your ball game. Final score, Pacelli 74, Calvary 42. Pacelli, congratulations to the Vikings. Region champions in the regular season and region tournament champions here, and they will go after their third straight state title as they have turned on the Jets here down the stretch. They are now, I believe, 15-8 on the season. They are now 9-0 or 10-0 against region competition in this region, and they are playing well heading into the GIAA state tournament. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back and wrap things up here from Calvary in just a moment on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Back here at Calvary as the trophy presentation is taking place for the Region Tournament Championship to Pacelli. And let's just look at the leading scorers for the Vikings tonight. Michael Rowe and Matthew Melvin each poured in 17 points tonight. Makai Williams finished with 8 and 10 points from Omari Smith to lead the scoring for the Vikings. A very balanced attack from Pacelli tonight. Leading scorer for Calvary was Tyler Freeman with 15 points on the night. He was joined in double figures by James Cross with 11. All of Cross's 11 points came in the second half. So, Pacelli, on their quest for a third straight state championship, gets the region tournament championship here at Calvary tonight with a big 74-42 win over the Knights. And we're going to close this one out here, and we will see you very soon. The quarterfinals next weekend will be on GIAA.TV. In the GIAA Facebook page. That'll come to you. We'll be in the Macon area for the quarterfinals, and we'll be joining up with our friends at Middle Georgia Sports Live over there to bring you the GIAA action. And tomorrow night, we will be right here in Muskogee County for the region championship games over at Carver High School. Be sure and join us for that tomorrow here on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. So for producer Tyler Dykes, I'm Mike Peacock saying good night, everybody. We'll see you next time here on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.